Yo, what's going on? I'm going to try out a new streaming software today. Something a bit more customizable. So let me know how it is on your end. It looks good on my end. I've adjusted some settings, some feedback about moving my face out of the way. And yeah, so last day of the week, August 30th tomorrow. Last day of the month, and then we got a 3-day long weekend. So let's start off here with trade review, APDN. I was looking for this one on the watch list yesterday to play a little game of catch up with GovX and VRAX, the monkeypox names. And what was important about this one is the prior bar lows was higher lows until it broke down today, sub 230s. And you can see here, once that 230s broke, floodgates opened. I was in there and just took the gains as it was, just given that it went straight down, almost like 50 cents. So moved on from that one. Nice little single. VOXX was a daily breakout, T+1 style I was looking for. I had put on a starter in pre-market and got into full-size risk. And I was looking for that 540 break, and once dip started soaking, I put full-size risk on and risk versus low a day and got stopped out there. So I took a loss on that one. And then BOF was my other trade of the day. After its run yesterday, gap up from 60 cents to 120, and then it goes from there to the 170s, and then by today's open at the 220s and rips off the open to 260s. So that was overextended gap up with an exhaustion blow off out the open. So I'm looking to react to that. Like I said yesterday, waiting for some sort of daily setup, and there it was. So we get this hard crack, lower high, and then 220s acts as a top. And then I like to lean into that. And at first I was using risk here, and then I was using over under 220s as a guide. Cover along the way, rescale pops, hard stop on 230. And I had moved on there once it failed to make a convincing new low. It did fade off quite a bit lower, another 20 cents or so. But I was not around for that. It came back fairly nicely into close and got that exact same level from the open, that 220 blowout and slam. So plan for this one tomorrow. We'll be on watch for a shove into the 2 to 220 range and look for a first red day setup on that one to fade back to the ones. And Redfin, another one I've got on watch where you get this daily extension, mean reversion trade, and now it's almost mean reverting on the backside. So you've had this big front side move, it's due for a pullback, and now the pullback is a bit overdone, so I'm thinking this could have a bounce. What it's done is had a steady sell-off off the open and faded the rest of the day, 3 days. This day, range getting a bit more extreme, and the opening range highs is set off the open, and that's the high of the day for the rest of the day. So if I get a gap down or flat open, sets a high a day, and then a few minutes later, consolidation re-breaks that, I'd be interested in joining that trend for a bounce. XRTX, big picture-wise, daily first green day, history of multi-day runs. Ideally, this sets up and starts going on a multi-day run. But no real plan on that one yet. Same as BOF, wait for a daily structure, and then look to trade that one. Lunar, if you remember a couple days ago, I had traded this descending wedge break right on this day, and it slammed on me, and I got stopped out through low a day. And then today, after hours, they put out a PR, and it's now gapping up right into prior resistance. It's proven to go on multi-day runs in the past, and just because it failed a couple days ago, the setup is still intact, and it's come back fairly nicely. So if this wants to build and break over 610s, I will be a bit faster on the sell side, given that it does have some overhead resistance. But I think there is some room to run there if it wants to break out and prove itself. So main watches going into tomorrow will be BOF and Redfin, and then Lunar will be a third eye watch. Not really a main watch, just something that if I like how it's setting up off the open and starts acting according to plan, I'd put it on, set a stop, and not watch it. Redfin and BOF would be my mains, and look to get a trade-off on those. hope you guys are trading well. Hope you had a good August. Get in where you fit in and make some memories, and I'll see you guys in the room. Have a good weekend.